how to build a business from your second brain. Are you this type of person? You have valuable knowledge inside of your mind and you want to monetize it and build a business on top of it? This video is for you. And you are also eager to start a business, quit your job, or you're desperately bored by your repetitive work and work like most people are. Most people are not burned out, they are bored out. And that also leads to burnout. Because the thing is, boredom is a stressor. If you are bored and not in flow, you have a stress in your body. Like you also have higher cortisol levels. Everything what is not primarily focused gives you stress. Because the more you think about different things and not have a narrow down focus, the more stress accumulates inside of your body and in your mind in general. So, how to build a business? How to build a business from your second brain. This is the topic of today's video. But first of all, who am I? So, I'm Jeff. I'm an ex-co-founder of a company called Xanevo, and we were a team of 10 people. And we made in the first year around 300,000, which is for a startup. It just started, and we were in the age of 21. In my perspective, quite well. And yeah, now even the business is predicting to make 7 figures, which is, in my perspective, a huge success. So yeah, congrats to my co-founder for making this possible, even after we all split together. And yeah, we all 3 split, and everyone does their own business, what I'm doing right now. So I'm teaching you how to build a second brain business. This is the topic of today's video. And we are not really like going into slides or explaining it. We're doing it immediately inside of a tool. So if you want to master your mind and want to build a business on top of it, I highly recommend organizing your second brain. I use Cortex, which is created by Dan Coe. So he's a quite famous or successful YouTuber and also business guy, and in my perspective, probably one of the best on the internet. And it's not really like that shallow than most of the other people, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of business gurus are like just shallow and they are just want to make money, and this is really not my purpose. I want to provide value, and money should be an outcome of my quality. And honestly, if my quality is not good, I will not earn money, and that's what I'm accepting. If my quality or my content is not good enough, if my sales funnel is not good enough, if my business is not good enough, I will not make money. That's my thing, and it's my fault, not anyone else. It's not like why don't the people don't buy? No, it's because I'm not skilled enough to make money with this thing. So I need to work on myself, and that's how I work on my business. While I'm working on myself, I work on my business. So how to make it a living? Yeah, I would recommend 2 specific things. First of all, organize your mind with the chaos to clarity method, which is this one here. It is a para method, the 4 domains of clarity, the chaos to clarity tag system, the Zettelkasten method, and then internalizing through externalizing, not important for this video. And in a short explanation here, you can download the template below. It is inside the 7-day challenge, Chaos to Clarity. Then you get the template here, the mastery notes, and everything is explained how to organize your second brain. We're not talking about this right now because I think like it takes a bit more time and reading it is better. So join the challenge and you will get in a few days, the steps will go towards it, and then you understand it and you can just read everything. You have just Mind Universe, then you have the para method, the projects, the areas, and everything, how I organize the second brain here, how you write, how you create core notes, which is based on Dan Coe, but that's the reason I call it mastery notes, which is like here. And yeah, it's my own system. Join the challenge, you get the stuff there, you get most of the information and the basics and everything inside the challenge, and then you can duplicate the stuff, fill out the thing, and yeah, your notes will make sense, and that's how you can build a business towards it. So what we want to do with this business, we want to publish on 4 different platforms. First of all, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and Twitter or X. In my perspective, Instagram is a bit more difficult to grow, and also Twitter is literally also pretty difficult to grow. So I would recommend focusing mostly on YouTube and Threads. This makes everything easier. And I go over my simple system. It is extremely simple, and I use a lot with AI, so I'm pretty sure this will help you a lot. So first of all, currently I'm writing another newsletter which will be published on Saturday, and it is this one, and I explain how I'm using AI to work less and grow faster without burning out. This is the newsletter. I'm not fully finished, so it's 2,100 words, and at the end there are a few things. And then there's also ChatGPT prompts, and also newsletter, threads, Instagram, X, and YouTube. And to make it as simple as possible, first of all, you need to become a writer. You don't need to write perfectly, but you need to write your newsletters. You need to put your knowledge into a newsletter. You need to write your comics like Stan Lee did first, and then you build your Marvel Studios on top of it. So you start first with writing. For example, I have this structure, which I'm using. You can probably also download this stuff. Everything is inside of the challenge. So yeah, just join the challenge and all of the templates you get there. And you write first your newsletters, as I'm pointing out in this newsletter, and then you create content with ChatGPT with it. It's pretty simple. You tell ChatGPT to create a prompt that converts your newsletter into 21 posts. And then I create 21 posts out of it in this template here. For example, today is Saturday. I'm recording this video, and this video will probably be published in 5 or 6 days. And yeah, every Saturday, today is Sunday, sorry. And this will be published today, post 1, 2, and 3. And most of the stuff is pre-written with ChatGPT based on my newsletter. And then I rewrite and optimize it based on my own stuff. And then I publish this at 12, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's my entire thing. And I post it on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. And that's my entire written funnel. And then for YouTube, it's getting a bit more interesting. So with YouTube, the thing is, a lot of stuff is quite difficult, especially like thumbnail creation. So I'm going to explain you in a short way to create a thumbnail creator on YouTube. So you copy paste or you screenshot first any thumbnail this is from Aldi Abdal, this one as well, this one is from Ryan Doris. You just screenshot the thumbnail and you tell ChatGPT to recreate the thumbnail in, let's say, white or change whatever. Then you have a pretty good one. Okay, that was the mistake one, or like the one that didn't end up well. But yeah, 2 hours later you have that. And then you just ask ChatGPT about like any title or like optimize your title, and you have a good thumbnail. Maybe also a viral video because you already screenshot from a viral video the thumbnail. Then you copy paste the title and create it. Let's say you talk about business and I'm doing productivity stuff. And then you think about, okay, how can I recreate this business title into a productivity title? And that's most of the stuff. And then you just post it, and the rest is done with increasing the watch time. The best to do is not video editing because I don't like video editing and it takes a lot of time. I just try to improve my talking into the camera, creating a connection with people. And it is harder it is harder than you might expect talking into camera, and also increasing the watch time and what people want to listen to and also stay on the video. But it is a skill, and if you improve that, it works pretty well. And yet you don't really need a lot of prompt. You only need one prompt to optimize the stuff here. It's also inside of the challenge. Everything is inside there. So just join the challenge and you get everything there. And yeah, like I think this is most of the stuff. This is how you can monetize your mind with a second brain. You do everything in a second brain. You use ChatGPT to done 80% of the work. The only 20% you actually need to do is learn, read, write, and have clarity how to execute and have a direction and what business you want to pursue. And the rest can be done with ChatGPT nowadays. Yeah, so if you want to read the stuff, Want to get into more detail, join the challenge. Everything is structured and organized inside of it. There are 2 challenges and 2 email courses entirely for free. The one is a 7 days to chaos to clarity. The other one is a 9-day challenge, which will happen afterwards, whatever. So I hope this was a good overview of the stuff. If not, if everything was too complicated, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it better next time. So hope you liked this video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.